probably the biggest thing is just the risk. I mean, you can work all year to see one weather event at this time of year to take all the profit away. And be okay with that and have enough optimism and outlook on life to do the same exact thing next year with the same exact result possible. I'm not sure how you'd describe that, but that's not for everybody. The margin is so much smaller and the risk is so much greater. It's like risk management, not farming. So when the weather is good, you have to take advantage of it. I think getting going in the morning is just kind of an anticipation of, what really is the crop out there. You just don't know what the day is going to bring. Like, it could be like you get the most done you ever did. It's the most productive day. Or it can be like everything breaks down and you don't get anything done. We don't know what we're going to get when we get out here. I mean, there's corn there. I can see it, but I don't know how much, or, if there's a spot in the middle that's completely drowned out or gone, or the deer have ate it, or, you just really can't tell until you get into it. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. The wider, it's always even numbers. So the ear will always do 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, I think is the highest I've ever seen. And then so basically it feeds it to a spot that it gets rubbed off like this, and basically falls into the bottom of the combine, and then gets carried up into the grain tank so we can take it out.
Because they say, I think last I heard, Tyler thought it was maybe the sensor itself.
Oh, okay.
So then we might be wasting our time. So maybe I should actually see if Tyler's got anything figured out.
You're not talking on the full sensor. You're talking about on the new sensor.
Yeah, the bin cloud one.
Right. Yeah, maybe give him a call, and then we can know whether we should.
Yeah, we might as well not waste our time if it's.
Right.
If we're not even gonna make it happen anyways. So.
Yep. Well, I gotta run the football. It's not always easy to flip the switch to go football and farming because it's a busy time of season for farming. So then we don't have to change the GP pass. That's probably what I struggle with the most, because now we've waited. Yesterday we had to quit, because it was raining, and now the sun is out, and we, pretty soon we need to be farming. So you need to flip the switch then and go back into farming mode, because otherwise we would never get it done. Good fake. Get depth. There it is. Hit it. Nice. Okay. Nice. Hey, 2 point. I don't think. Yeah. I don't think anything's changed, but we're gonna come out, try to get going around 11. Probably be closer to noon actually before we get going. So, all right, sounds good. Tim should be there. He can tell you when to leave for the field. Bye. Farming can be all-consuming. You will never get the work done in the amount of time that you have to do it. And so football's kind of provided a balance. Even though we're up against the weather, we're up against the clock, all the things we got going on, there still is other things that are more important than that. And that's kind of the whole key, I would say.
Exactly. I would say reason of the other Farming can be a huge blessing as far as, like for instance, my boys come out and ride with me all day in the truck. That's a huge blessing. Just pick them up at the bin site and they hop in. It can take a huge toll as well. You don't see dad for a week or 2 or 3 or 4, and that is hard on the marriage, and that is hard on the kids as well. There's times where you have much time to give and much time and energy to give, and there's other times where you just don't.
Well, no, just to recap, that's got plenty of room. We don't even have to think about that as far as getting full tonight.
Yeah, roger that.
Should get done around midnight tonight. Yeah.
Great end to the season. Looking forward to next year already, you know. Farming is a challenging journey personally because you take on so much and you think there's so much you can do, which you can, but ultimately God's in control. It's not all up to me, and I need to be okay with that. Once again, I mean, God is good.